So here we are, day 4. We got the Trans Ain't looking more like a Trans Am. We got the interior all back in her, and she's ready to go on her first test drive. We do have to run out, got a couple exposed wires here and there. We're gonna get some liquid electrical tape, just take care of all that stuff. It's pretty bad over here, but you know, hey, Arizona heat does that. So that's where we're at on this. We're going to the auto parts store right now to pick up a couple stupid stuff, you know, flasher, lug nut, crap like that. The Merc, Kevin's been under here making a new exhaust for it, so he's going to continue this. We're at a little bit of a standstill with the Mustang, but we're just going to keep moving forward on this and start mounting the supercharger, intercooler, all that stuff, even though it doesn't run. So we're waiting on a computer. We're having that like shipped, should be here Tuesday, because with all the whole wiring harness debacles we've had in this car, we ended up frying it. We think, we hope. So yeah, we have no spark, fuel pump ain't kicking on. Pretty sure it's a computer. Talked to a few people much more knowledgeable than us, and it says probably computer. So we're gonna keep plugging away. Liquid electrical tape. It'll work right up until it doesn't.
Back up the wrong way so the cable's short.
You get the point. Alright, so Jerry's going to take her on her first test drive. Well, we only got the ABS light on. Our low oil light went off. Check engine lights off. Throw a seatbelt on, and let's see how she does. We'll go to the gas station. She's moving. We don't know if it shifts. We hope it does. And we always take our test drives uphill because it's easier to push them downhill home.
Yes.
Check the brakes. See how they feel. What do you think?
This needs to be fixed.
What is it?
Oh, okay.
Oh, it needs to be pushed in. It's just barely hanging. This windshield's got to be cleaned.
Yes.
Our battery's at 10%, so this is going to be a quick ride with the GoPro. How's the steer?
Steering's fine.
Brakes?
Brakes.
No, we got to knock off 10 years of rust, but I think according to the sticker, this is last registered in 08.
Yeah, it seems like it's been a while.
Yeah. So, how's the throttle response?
Fine.
Speedometer work?
Yep. Steering wheel is crooked.
That's alright. Yeah.
It's just a little off.
A little off. It's all good.
We're driving straight though.
Yeah.
I mean,
You've taken work shit across the country, right?
oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Alright, first test drive, and we overheated. And pretty sure the thermostat's clogged. So we're going to yank all this off and check the thermostat. You hear it bubbling in there, but we don't feel anything in the hoses, and we didn't hear the fans kicking on either, so we got to kind of dig into that. We popped the hose off, and not sure any water was going through there, because that looks pretty dry, so let's, ooh, that's hot. Let's see what we got. I've seen worse. Let's pull it out and test it. Update on the Trans Am. So she's overheating. We're hoping we narrowed it down. Down on the bottom right hand side of the water pump, there's a sensor that sends a signal to the fans to turn them on. Now we checked the relays. We have here coolant fan 1 and 2. We swapped these. We swapped the coolant fan with the AC compressor. We did a bunch of things in here, and it didn't make a difference. So hopefully it's a sensor. And yeah, you can't see it from here, but maybe I'll go underneath and show you where that sensor is to fix your fans if it works for us. And since we got to go back to the store, we're just going to grab a thermostat just to play it safe. Another little update, the Merc is back on the ground. Exhaust is all done underneath this. One step closer to running.
Ivy, stay.
Craig, what'd you get done in here? That lock cylinder?
No, it ain't done. I think it just broke it today. We were going to put it back in and test the computer. That didn't go as planned because now this thing has no spring or anything. It's kind of...
Yep.
We're hoping.
Yeah, so new lock cylinder will be here tomorrow.
So, change the, what do they call this thing?
Don't know.
Ignition, it's an ignition module or something on this, the steering column.
Ignition switch.
There you go.
Yep. And I saw you playing around up front here. Got the alternator wired in?
The new alternator, SVE 130 amp alternator. It's all this fancy 4-gauge wiring that I'm going to have to trim down later.
Okay.
Little mega fuse there for the thing. Nothing fancy. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot of progress today.
Was that from the Omega Moose?
Mega moves, yes. But
All right, so what are we doing next on this? We're going to start...
I mounted the battery box too. I got to put one more bolt in it.
Okay. Then we're going to start working out the front. Intercooler and fun stuff?
Yeah, I guess. And we also
gotta
got
do
to jack
something.
it up at some point. And I got
Oil.
to change the drive shaft, do the oil.
Supercharger brackets would probably be first.
Yep. Even if we just get that mounted, get the supercharger on there, I would just...
Well, the
fucking,
intercooler we're going to put on probably last because you don't want to kick
You're
it.
going to keep pumping it, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, a little tip is put cardboard on the front and tape it on there. This way it's
Or we
safe.
put the nose on and call it a day.
Yeah. We could do it any variation we like.
Yep.
So I worked on the Merc today, the 49, and I got the exhaust finally completed on that from the engine swap. I feel good about that. And yeah, that's what I did today. And then, you know, went around and helped you fellows a little bit.
I also
Yep.
worked.
Then
Yes.
Jerry.
Jerry changed some lug nuts for me for
Yeah,
damn
Jerry
sure.
changed the lug nuts and she got to
Lug
play with
nuts.
wires.
Test drive on the Transaint.
Yeah.
Yep. Didn't go as well as expected.
House chores.
Clean the side yard.
What else did I do?
Advanced auto.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Which we gotta go back to.
AutoZone
So we also, what did we order today? We ordered a new headlight switch and
And
the lock
the
cylinder that'll
cylinder.
be here tomorrow.
All right. So I think that's automotively pretty much going to wrap up day 4. It wasn't the most productive day, but shit that's got to get done. It's getting done.
A lot of snacks. A lot of
Yeah,
snacks.
a lot of potholes in the road
Yeah,
here.
it's a rough day today, honestly.
So
What did the boys
yep.
do?
that's it. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Did the boys do anything?
All right, so we took the fan sensor out right here. That's what it looks like. Got a little plug that goes in there. So here's a little plug. So Kevin said, hey, why don't you just get a jumper wire, jump this, turn the ignition on. If the fans turn on, then everything's good, and this is the bad part. So rather than just throw parts at it like we normally do, we're going to test this out. All right,
Basically, that's making a
we got our jumper wire. So this will tell us if that's bad. So turn the key. And the fans didn't come on. Okay, back to YouTube. All right, here we are, day 5. Let's go see how the crew's doing in the garage. Day 5, guys, how's it going?
Yeah, great.
Fucking fantastic, right?
I'm gonna kick her ass if she looks at me like that.
Yeah, so we've renamed this the Cannonball Walk.
Alexa off.
Also known as the walk of shame.
Yeah, walk of shame. It's not looking good. Every 5-minute job's taking 5 hours. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's like the broken bolt thing.
Oh, yeah.
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 15-minute job turns into 8 hours. That's where we're at, because now we're pulling the steering column
Well,
for the...
you know what? I mean, honestly, people who do stuff like this, like get it back running and do all this stuff, people take months to do it. We're trying to do it in probably about a 15-day period because I put
Yeah.
time in prior. You
It's
know?
like TV. It's
So we don't have all we have is like a C team. You know, we don't have an A team, no B team.
We have broken shit that people haven't even made videos for how to get out. That's not good.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll show you when we pull the steering column. because it's the only way we
We're
can
doing
do
all
it.
right, but it's just, you know,
We're
the
not
car's
doing all right.
Well,
The
the car's fighting us a little bit.
Nah,
Us.
a little bit. Not even a little bit. A lot of it.
Okay, I'll put my head down.
Oh, we're all putting our head down. Unfortunately, it's under the seat to get the steering column.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't bolt out.
Okay, day 5 was not productive. Oh, not even a little bit. Well, a little bit. After 5 days, the car is in worse shape than when we got here. Because we had a problem with the actuator. This broken piece right here. So we couldn't even try to start the car if we wanted to. That piece will be here tomorrow morning. Trans Am, we bypassed the cooling fans through the computer. We hooked them up to a toggle switch through some relays. But we only had one fusible link, so we keep blowing fuses. So we're picking up another fusible link tomorrow. Hopefully, Trans Am will be cooled. But starting tomorrow, this is going to be a focus of everybody. Because the Trans Am will be done early. Then we're all jumping on this. So, meantime, we're going out for the night.
All right, we're going to continue with karaoke. We got Rick Jagger's on that.
You won. I can serve all day on me.
Keep videoing.
But I'm not.
That great helping your husband?
This is a very biker town, eh? A lot of biker type people here.
At this bar it is. Yeah.
I mean, I can't fit through the door with you, so. Look at you.
Biggie Ivy, mommy's drunk.
Where you going?
I got it all on film. Don't worry about it.
Get the door. The
Yeah.
flies are coming in.
Oh my god.
I don't like flies. Oh yeah.
Carrie, how you feeling?
Scott, you're really loud.
I know.
I feel good. So we're served.
You happy?
Or
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're gonna fucking fall. Don't take the freak.
So Jerry, I heard that Kevin put you on a no-carb diet.
Yeah. No carbs in my car.